I probably should have stopped crying before I started the live, but I just wanted it to be like instantaneous, like from my heart. And I'm just like bursting at the seams with gratitude and just overwhelmed. And so I just had to share it. But as a follow-up to last week or 2 weeks ago when I shared the big check that I found in my mail, and I got so much backlash in my DMs about, oh, if you can find $10,000, like, you're good. And my whole point of sharing that was because I was trying to explain to people that I've been in a place where living outside of my means and like needing to find money to come from different places to pay for all the things that are on the table. And yes, like, my lifestyle is bigger than some people, so I just have bigger bills and bigger things to pay for, and have a baby on the way, and I'm paying that out of pocket because I'm doing it at home, and then remodeling some of our house to make room for the baby, and just all these extra expenses that are coming all at once. And so I was trying to share with people that I've been like not worrying, but like, dang, like another 1,000 here, another 1,000 there, and just watching money go and maxing out these cards and all this stuff. And so I just finally felt God breaking me down, like, you have to give me your first 10%. Like, you have to trust me. You have to trust me. So I started doing that like a few months ago, and that check was like one of the first things that I saw it come into fruition of God just taking care of things right on time. And I just freaking got a message from my mentor that she's sending me a check for $1,000, and for nothing, like, not for nothing, but I didn't like do anything, like, in the sense of like, I didn't like, it's just a check for $1,000, and she sent it because she said she sees me showing up in business, and because I committed to myself, I committed to my business that when you pray, you can't just pray and then hope that God does the work. You have to pray, and then you have to meet him in the middle, and you have to do the work. And so I realized, like, stop praying for the same thing and not doing what you're capable of doing. You have to show up to another level. And so when I went to our last mastermind, I just committed. I'm like, I have to show up. I'm paying monthly for a mentor to coach me, and I'm not even showing up to the coaching. I'm not even doing the coaching. I'm just like wasting it away, and I'm sitting here talking about money, and yet I'm putting money towards something I'm not even using. And so when I started looking at that, I started noticing all these areas in my life where I'm just throwing money here and throwing money there and just doing whatever. And so as I started tithing more consistently, like, it made me get tight about my money, because every dollar that came in, I had to, like, okay, here's the 10%. And so it makes you really pay attention to where your money's coming from, where it's going. And so these tears are just happy tears, but I literally, like, logged onto my phone to look up a recipe, and I see that I'm getting a check for $1,000, and it's just another inflow of God just showing me, like, I am in charge. And it's so crazy, because that's what I was trying to tell people, like, like, when you trust God, he could send $50,000 checks your way. Like, you don't have to be balling out of control yesterday for the money to be big tomorrow. Like, God's gonna provide whatever it is that you need when you put your faith in him. So anyways, I just had to share this very quickly, because I literally just saw that, and I was just like blown away. And it was just one more situation where God is just like digging down into my core, just showing me how real he really is. And like, I know he's real. I've known that he's real, but like, it's like every level you get in life, you get tested at a different level. And so this test that I've been going through is just like, he's showing me like his favor, and he's showing me how real he is. And so anyways, on top of that, I had this shitty day today. Like, it was like one of Indy's worst days, and I was just like, just over it and getting ready to cook dinner, and I just logged on to look for a recipe, and boom, like, I get that message. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys, like, if you're like, I've been talking about money a lot lately because it's been a thing in my life, and I love money because I love that. I don't love money, but like, I love the opportunity that it brings. I love the option that it brings, and I love the energy that you can have around when you're generous and you're giving. God's gonna give it back. And so like one of my goals on my vision board is to be one of my biggest, highest tithers in my church. And so I know I have a lot of vision. God's put a big visions on my heart. So I have a lot of work to do, and I know I'm not showing up to that. So anyways, I just wanted to encourage you guys to just put your faith in God. Like, literally just put your faith in God. If you're not tithing that 10% off top, like, start taking it off top. That's literally what I started doing, because I used to be like, dang, next month I'm going to do it. But I already paid all my bills and paid off my credit card and blah, 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 blah. But now it's like it hits the bank, and I'm talking like, if I find $1, I just give the dollar. I don't like break the 10 cents off. But like if I found a check in the mail. Someone called me, so hopefully you guys are still there, but I got a check in the mail I paid over, so it was like $19. Yes, I took 10% of that. Like, every single dollar that's coming my way, I'm taking 10% off the top. And I'm telling you guys, it's just flowing in. And it's not, and like, the cash is just one thing. Like, there's so many things flowing my way from like just learning, and from like opportunity, and just from certain people in my life. Like, God's like just showing up in so many areas, not just financially. So anyways, I just hope that it can be an inspiration to you guys to just, if you are struggling with finances, like, give it to God. Literally give it to God.